We've learned many things, and we've come to a monumental topic with an equally monumental name: life and death. Sometimes it happens that you've played a perfect opening, your shapes are beautiful, you have more territory than your opponent, and in a tactical fight, you were ahead. But all of a sudden, your opponent makes a move inside your territory, your group doesn't have two eyes, and it dies. And just like this, in an instant, the game is lost for you. What just happened was a mistake in life and death. So we can say that life and death is a technical foundation for your creative play. To get better at this, there are some life and death problems. And before you start imagining that it's something scary or dramatic, it's just game situations or puzzles on the board that let you figure out how to save or capture some stones. These problems can vary greatly in difficulty. Some are very easy for beginners, and some could be challenging even for professional players. In this section, I will try not to overload you with information or problems, but instead, I'll try to give you some practical advice, some principles following which you can avoid making some basic mistakes. Save some of your stones, or maybe even occasionally, capture some of your opponent's groups. And before we talk about the first principle, I want to illustrate it. So have a look at this. White to play. This position is quite elementary, my dear Watson, but let's use it to better understand the idea. And before thinking about white, let's turn it around and think what black would do here. Black would think like this. I have a group and it's locked in the corner because of the white wall. Even if I have some stones on the outside, they can't help me. I still can't connect to them. So I'm all alone and I have to live here. How many points do I have? 1, 2, 3 points. And do I have two eyes? Not yet. It's just one eye. Can I make two? If I play in the middle, like this, now I have two eyes. My group is safe. But now let's go back to white. And looking back at the reasoning that we just did, white would think like this. If this move is so important for black, maybe I can play there too. And this move would kill? When white plays in the middle, like this, even if black spends two moves to capture the stone like this, black is left with only one eye, so this black group is dead. So after white plays in the middle, black can't make two eyes anymore. So now white doesn't even have to spend extra moves to capture this black group. It's isolated in the corner and it's dead. At the end of the game, all of these black stones will be taken off the board, and all of this will become white's territory. So white found where black wanted to play, and then he played there himself. And the principle goes like this. Your opponent's best move is your best move as well. And now let's see one more example of this. This time it's a little more challenging. If you were black here, where would you play? Black has some territory here, and of course he wants to enlarge it. So he quickly decides to play here, getting 4 points of territory. And this would be a big mistake. White would immediately play right in the middle, and black can't make two eyes anymore. Even if black spends all of these moves to capture this one stone, black is left with only one eye, and all of these stones are dead. So this was a mistake. How about if black tries to play something more aggressive? Like this, trying to attack the corner. But white wouldn't fall for this. White would still, instead of defending here, play in the middle. And the black stones are dead yet again. Finally, black realizes that this is a very important point. So black has to play there himself. The black group is alive, and this is the only move that saves the black group. Just like this is the only move for white that kills it. This principle, your opponent's best move is your best move, works not only in life and death, but in a game of Go in general. So we'll definitely get back to it a lot in the future. Sometimes when you're playing a game, you feel confused, you don't know which direction to choose or which move to play, but when you look at the position from your opponent's point of view, it all becomes clear. If it was his turn right now, he has to play this move. It magically transforms everything and it makes the position balanced and perfect. Once you realize that, all you need to do is just prevent him from making that move. Just play there yourself. Very often, that in itself would be the best decision you could make. By the way, you can also watch these lessons on our platform, gomagic.org. Except there, you'll watch them with interactive quizzes right within the lessons and practical exercises right after them. And if you enjoy watching these Go videos and you don't want to miss others like this one, go smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and this is Go Magic.